Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Brittney, welcome back to your own channel. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, but thank you guys for sticking around. I just hit 5,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make these Halloween cake pops. I will be making some candy corn, pumpkins, skeletons, cauldrons, mummies, ghosts, headstones, and jack-o'-lanterns. You know, the usual Halloween assortment. To get started, you'll need the following supplies. Some cooled cake. You can use any flavor you'd like, homemade or boxed. Some frosting. Again, any flavor that you'd like. Lollipop sticks. Craft foam to hold up your pops. Some parchment paper piping bags. Click the tag above to see how to make these if you don't know how. Some food grade gloves. And lots of colored chocolate. As always, all of the supplies that I will be using are linked in the description box down below. So let's get started. So the first step is to mix your frosting with your cake, and it helps to have your gloves on so you can just squish it together. Don't start with all the frosting because you want to test the consistency before you decide how much to put. And just to make this video easy, this is one box cake and one store-bought frosting can. So, you know, not the best, but still tastes good. So because I'm doing some of the cake pops in different shapes, not just round, I want it to be a little less squishy. So I want it to be like a more firm cake bite filling, so I might not add all the icing. So to test it, I'm just going to roll it into a little ball and make sure it holds its shape good. And if it's too dry, it'll crumble apart, but it feels good. So that is ready to go. And now I'm just going to roll the cake bites into equal-sized balls so that they can chill in the fridge before I shape them. While the pops chill, you can start to melt your chocolate colors. Remember when melting your chocolate that you want to use plastic or silicone cups or bowls. Avoid using glass because it traps in the heat and can burn your chocolate. I like to use these silicone cups, and you're just going to melt it for 20 to 30 seconds at a time, stirring in between until it's nice and smooth. So the next step is to shape the pops and then insert the sticks using chocolate so they're nice and secure. So I'm making 2 of each of my designs, so I'm going to need 8 round pops. So the round ones, I'm going to just make sure they're a little more rounded, nice and circular. Then I'm just going to dip the tip of the stick a little bit into the chocolate and insert the stick into the cake pop, and then I can kind of fix it so it's nice and round. And I'm just using white chocolate. You can use the chocolate that's going to match the design, but I don't want to melt all the chocolate yet, so I'm just doing them all white because it'll just match the stick. And then the round ones I'm going to insert into the foam so that they stay nice and round. And try not to handle them too much or you'll warm up the icing and it'll take longer for them to set back up. And then also just keep in mind that you want the stick to go probably 3/4 of the way in so that it's nice and sturdy. And 2 of my round ones are going to be pumpkins, so I'm actually going to make them a little flatter on the top and the bottom, but they're still going to be mostly circular. So now I'm going to need two like triangle shapes for my candy corn, and I'm going to have them be like the shape on the front, but then more flat on the front and back. So I'll just shape a triangle like that. So insert the stick the same with chocolate, and I'll just lay that flat on the pan. Then I need two arch shapes for the headstone. And then I need two ghost shapes, and that's kind of going to be similar to the headstone, but I'm going to try to make the bottom a little wavy. And the edges, rather than corners, more rounded. But the back will be flat. So now it's time to dip these, and I need 4 white ones, so I'll show you how to dip using white. I have my melted chocolate, and I'm just going to move it to this bowl so you can see better what I'm doing. So you'll just take it and give it a nice dunk, and I like to swirl it like this until it meets the spot where it touches the stick, and then tap it. And I tap it and spin it at the same time, so it kind of keeps the chocolate even. And once it's done dripping, I just put it back in the foam. And then I'll just continue dipping all of the pops with the correct colors, and then we'll finish decorating them. Now the last 2 round ones are going to be the cauldrons. So I want them to have a little bit of a foot on the top or bottom. So I'm only going to tap, I want to tap some of the excess chocolate off, but I want some of it to stay, so that when I lay it down on the parchment paper, it will create a little lip, like it's the top of the cauldron opening. So we'll just do it like that. And you can kind of just help create the lip by pressing it down. Then when it sets, we'll just peel them right up off of the parchment. Now for the candy corn, we'll dip it first in yellow, then in orange, then in white to create the sections. And now you'll just finish each cake pop by piping on the final decorations. All right, here are all the finished Halloween cake pops. Be sure to comment down below which one is your favorite. If you liked these ideas and found this video helpful, please give the video a like down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, today's the day. Go ahead and click on this video for some Halloween Oreo ideas, or for a spooky plated cheesecake dessert, click on this video. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you later this week. Bye.